How to send crypto from your Coinbase wallet into a Binance account. So in the bottom right hand corner of my Coinbase wallet, I've clicked this and I can now see my assets. There's two things we need to make sure of. The first thing is that Binance accepts the asset that we're sending on the blockchain that we're sending it on. As long as we can confirm that, then we can send the transaction. The second thing is we need to make sure that we can pay for the transaction, because this is a blockchain transaction. We need to pay for gas on the network that we're using. So you can see my assets right here, and I've got $35 worth of ETH, and to the left hand side you can see the ETH icon, and then to the bottom right of that you can see the base icon. That tells me that it's on the base network. If we come down to the second item, you can see Ethereum here. There's no icon there, which means that I'm on the Ethereum mainnet for that asset. And then down at the bottom you can see BNB coin, and bottom right that's the BNB chain icon, so I'm on the BNB chain. Three different networks. So all I have to make sure is that Binance accepts the asset that I'm sending and on the network that I'm sending it on. And from there, I just pay for the gas for the transaction and send it over to Binance. Over in Binance, we just have to make sure that they accept the asset that we're sending and on the chain that we're sending it from. They will accept ETH, obviously, so it's right here and I can send that in. If you have a smaller coin that you can't find on Binance by putting in the name or the ticker of the coin, that means Binance doesn't accept that asset and you cannot send it into Binance. They just won't credit your account with it. So make sure that they accept the coin and the network. So I'm going to press ETH here, and bottom left, press deposit. And it's going to ask me which chain that I'm sending it in from. Now I know that I've got ETH in my Coinbase wallet and it's on the base network. So I have to make sure that I can receive ETH on the base network in Binance. You can see they do accept base. It's the second item here. If they didn't accept base, again, I couldn't send it in, because even though they accept ETH, they wouldn't accept the network that I'm sending on, which is base. However, they do accept base, so we're all good here. I'm going to press base. This is my wallet address. So I'm going to go and copy this and then go back to my Coinbase wallet. Back in my Coinbase wallet, I can now go through with this send transaction. So click on the asset that you want to send. For me, it's ETH on the base network. From here, I'll scroll down, and on the left-hand side, press send. And it says, how much do you want to send? I'm going to press max. So what this should do is send all of the ETH out of my wallet, and it's probably going to hold back a little bit of the ETH to pay for the transaction. Because I'm on the base network, the base network requires ETH to pay for the send transaction. So I do need a small amount of ETH left back to actually pay for that transaction. If you're sending a different coin, like a stable coin or some other coin, and it can't send it, then the error may be that you don't have any ETH in your wallet to pay for gas. So what you'll actually have to do is get some ETH and send it into your wallet on the network that you're using to pay for the transaction, to then send the coin out that you want. That's just how it works. You need to pay for the transaction with the coin of the chain. Now, if you have a stable coin, Coinbase wallet sometimes pays for those transactions for you, so you may not need any ETH. And in the future, this will be bundled into the transaction anyway. But for right now, you still need ETH to pay for these transactions. So that may be an error you encounter. For here, though, I'm just going to press the max amount and press next. And it's going to ask me where I want to send it. So I'm just going to paste in the address that I copied from my Binance account. And this is it. So I'm going to press this one. And then it's going to go through and show me the details of the transaction and the send. So I'm sending ETH on base, and I'm depositing it to the Binance account on the base network. So Binance accepts base, so that's fine. The network is base. This is the network fee and the total cost right here. Now you can see down at the bottom, it says you may need more ETH to pay for the transaction, depending on the fee. If you just let this refresh, this should actually work out as well. So you can press confirm here like this, do Face ID if you have that. And that sends the transaction. So I've sent the ETH on the base network, paid for the gas, and that's going over to my Binance account.